So every year before we start, it's usually about in the fall camp week, I'll sit the team down and I'll ask them a question. What is our goal? What is our season goal? And then I also ask them what is a personal goal, okay? So our season goal was to win state. And we fell short of that goal, unfortunately. But there's this saying that when you shoot for the moon, you land amongst the stars. Have any of you guys ever heard that saying before?
Yes.
Someone? Okay. What I mean by that is we set a super high goal. Okay. Some of you guys may not know what goes into football and what are some of the levels and some of the goals that have been set prior years when building a program. Some teams shoot to win a game. Some teams shoot to have a winning season. Some teams shoot to have a defensive game where they don't score any points, where you have 0 points in the scoreboard for the other team. Some people shoot to have 50 plus points per game. Some people shoot to win their division, win their region. Some people try to have an undefeated season. Those are all things that we accomplished within this year. While we went to go play for state, and we fell short of that goal, we accomplished so much more. Okay? So, please give a round of applause to the football team. So, yeah, that's really what I got to say. I'm really proud of these guys. I'm really proud of the effort that went into it. How many of you guys went to a game this year? Raise your hand. Awesome. Okay. How many of you guys went to a game last year? Okay, so we're starting to get more, all right? So for those of you guys who saw the game last year versus the team that was out there this year, did you guys see any difference? Yeah? Shake heads, nods, yes? Yeah, okay. So one of the big differences, this team came together. Football is a team sport, all right? Everybody has a single job to do. Everybody has a single role to fill, all right? And that's why I believe it's one of the greatest sports ever, okay? Because you can have players like DK Metcalf, and you can have players like Pat McAfee, who are completely different opposites, if you guys know the difference, all right? Everybody has a role, from the starting to the end, all right? And these guys all came together and practiced hard and worked together and saw what happened when the team came together, all right? So that's a big goal from a program standpoint. We keep making steps, we keep making strides, so for any of you guys who are looking to join football, please talk to these guys. These guys are the ones that can tell you best what type of program we're building here and what type of thing we're doing, so please join. Let's give out some athletic letters, though. Alright, so certificates of participation. Let's do the 2-clap method, alright? John Smith. Alright, here we go. Dominic Hall. Okay, all right. Going down, list down for the letters. Richard Blair. Kai Bryant. Guy's not over here. Aiden Carson. Say that one for later. Justice Cortez. Elliot Guerrero. Keeler Hemming. Not here. Drew Koch. Jacob Levine. Dawson Marsh. Daniel Martin. Jordan Nelson. Kato Simro. Emerson Ludo Tiller. Leo Woodford. Guy Monitor. So there's a few I took out. Seniors, go ahead and step forward. We'll start with Kato. It was a bit of a hassle to get Kato to join the team. A little bit of a back and forth. I don't know if any of you guys know the story or anything, but there's two reasons why Kato joined the team. All right. One reason was because of Keeler. The second reason was because he didn't get a job at Starbucks. Okay. Now that's a mistake on Starbucks, but I'm very thankful that they made that mistake. Okay, so Kato joined the team. Kato's been an absolute pleasure coaching, sir. Okay, he fully jumped in, and he easily became one of the hardest workers on the team. Staying after practice to practice kicking, staying after practice or just learning the playbook after coming in halfway through the season. He did fantastic. Okay, only thing I can say for Kato is he needs to trust himself a little bit more. All right. Kato, you got a good head on your shoulders. Believe it. Don't second guess it all the time. Most of the time, you're probably right. All right, Kato Simro. Next, we'll go with Camden. By a show of hands, how many of you have heard Camden speak? Okay, keep those hands up if you've heard Camden yell. For all of you who have not, I'm lucky enough to have heard that. And that was a surprising thing to take on this season, all right? Camden really stepped up and became a leader in the senior role, all right? We needed him big time for the line, and he completely filled that role for us. I say this is a team sport, and we couldn't have done a whole lot without Camden, okay? We couldn't have done it without him. Oftentimes the line doesn't get a lot of praise, but Camden, thank you, man. You have helped us become the undefeated team that we were in the regular season, and everything that we accomplished so far this year. Thank you, sir. Next up, I'll talk about Drew. Drew is an absolute monster, all right? When it comes to defense on the line, he's an absolute wall when it came to being on the offensive line, all right? Very, very few times did a team not have two people trying to stop Drew or also trying to go through Drew. So, Drew, thank you, sir. You have a lot of natural talent. Okay? A lot of natural talent. And it has been a blessing for you to be on our team, and it's been a blessing to coach you. I look forward to seeing what you do for your other sports. I know you got a lot of big moves with track, right? So keep working hard. Don't keep the line on natural talent, and keep working, all right? Because you got the gifts, and I'd love to see what it nurtures on to be, all right? But just continue to nurture it. Good. Your guys' clapping is helping the time, so keep it up. Last senior I'll talk about is Carson Carter. I honestly can't give enough praise to Carson. This is my second year coaching, and going forward, I'm a little nervous to see what happens without Carson. He's been just such a big help developing the team's characteristics. Okay? He's been a big help in developing the team's characteristics. At the beginning of the year, I looked at him and I was like, Carson, I need more players like you. Okay? So help build up this team. And he took on that responsibility, and he made my job as a coach easier. Because when I have a living example of the characteristics of what it means to be everything, like be a team player, be confident, give work, hard work, every day and day out, giving everything you got to the team and putting it above yourself, and not having an ego in your way. Carson is super humble. So, Carson, I really can't give you enough praise for everything that you've done for me. I can't really put into words everything that you've given to this program, but understand that, you know, we have stepped on your shoulders and you have led us in a great direction, sir, so thank you. Give out some awards. For the most improved player, this student, I think it was his first year last year, and while he has also been given a lot of great gifts, he didn't exactly know how to use them. Have you guys ever seen a horse beginning to walk? So a horse generally has a lot of power in their legs, right? And when they're trying to begin to stand up, they're very wobbly and shaky and unsure of their movements. And I don't want to compare him to that, but that's kind of what it looked like in my eyes, all right? It just looked like a baby horse beginning to grow. However, this year, I was able to see a stallion, okay? And that's what a horse goes up to be. He really took in all the coaching advice that we gave him last year, worked on it tremendously, and was a completely different player. Completely different player. He was a huge help filling the gaps in on defense at our linebacker position, and he had some of the craziest tackles we've seen with just one arm. So thank you, Emerson Mutiller. You are the most important. Our MVP, most valuable player. I think in the first 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, every time we started the second half, he had a touchdown. The other teams were not very smart by kicking the ball deep to him for receiving the kick, so he would punish them with scoring a touchdown. Now, he also was a tremendous force on the offense, not only at a wide receiver sense, but then also as a scrambling quarterback sense. We oftentimes at the offensive head coach position, you're working ways of how to get players the ball, and when you have a player like Keeler Hemmings, it's very easy because he can receive the ball, he can run the ball, he can throw the ball, he can start at any position. So Keeler Hemmings is our most valuable player. Our Patriot Award, like I said, I can't say enough about this guy. Honestly, I think this award could be renamed after him. Shout out. Yeah, our Patriot Award is Carson Carter. Come on up there. If you guys don't know what this award truly stands for, this is it. All right, this is it. And how he is around campus, how he is on the team. Yeah, this is it. So, I appreciate you.